Welcome back to Global Crypto AI Pulse. I'm Ananya, and today we're conducting an investigative breakdown of the most consequential month in Solana's history. It's May 2026, and the network is fundamentally evolving. The headline story is the Alpenglow upgrade. This isn't just a patch, it's a total replacement of the original proof of history layer with a new dual-component system designed for extreme efficiency. We're talking about transaction finality hitting 100 to 150 milliseconds. This near-instant settlement bridge allows Solana to finally compete directly with high-frequency institutional financial rails. Parallel to this is the full production launch of Firedancer 1.0. Developed by Jump Crypto, this independent client brings the client diversity that critics have long called for, drastically increasing network resilience. In recent stress tests, Firedancer has maintained over 1 million transactions per second. This capacity effectively future-proofs the ecosystem for a global scale that was once considered impossible. However, the markets haven't quite priced in these technical leaps. Sol remains in a period of cautious optimism, consolidating between $82 and $89. The $90 mark has become a psychological ceiling. Analysts are watching for a clean close above this level to trigger a significant rally toward the triple digits. Beyond price, the real growth is in institutional adoption. Western Union has officially launched its USDPT stablecoin on Solana, tapping into the network's global remittance reach. Solana now leads all blockchains in stablecoin transfer volume, recently hitting a staggering $650 billion in a single month. The real-world asset segment is also hitting all-time highs, with $2.5 billion in tokenized equity now settled on-chain. Major players like BlackRock and Goldman Sachs are no longer just watching, they're building. We're also seeing the rise of agentic finance. Over 15 million transactions have been initiated by autonomous AI agents using the X402 payment standard, positioning Solana as the backbone of the AI economy. Regulation is finally catching up. The recent classification of SOL as a digital commodity by US regulators has removed a massive cloud of uncertainty for institutional stakers. Hardware is also moving forward. The Solana Seeker has surpassed 150,000 pre-orders, signaling a strong second act for Solana's mobile ambitions. The ecosystem's incentive layer is now revolving around the SKR token, with significant airdrops already rewarding the dedicated Seeker fleet. Developer costs are also plummeting. The adoption of ZK compression is allowing projects to reduce their on-chain storage expenses by up to 99%. Decentralization continues to strengthen, with over 3,000 active validators globally ensuring that the network remains robust and distributed. The sheer scale of activity is undeniable. In the first quarter of 2026 alone, Solana processed over 25 billion total transactions. From technical milestones like Alpenglow to the surge in institutional RWA, Solana is positioning itself as the premier global settlement layer. The tech is ready. Now we wait for the market to follow. While traditional banking remains trapped in a multi-day settlement cycle, Solana Firedancer is shattering the legacy ledger, achieving finality in just 150 milliseconds. The legacy system relies on a complex web of intermediaries, each adding friction, cost, and days of latency to a single global transfer. Firedancer bypasses this bureaucracy entirely. Its independent C++ codebase is optimized to process over 1 million transactions per second, operating at the physical limits of hardware. For institutions, this isn't just about speed, it's about capital efficiency. Billions of dollars currently sit frozen in pending status across the global financial system every day. The Alpenglow upgrade further hardens this advantage, replacing the proof of history layer with a dual-component consensus model designed for sub-second global settlement. In a real-world speed test, a cross-border remittance that takes 3 days via SWIFT is resolved on Solana before the user can even refresh their screen. This is why Western Union has integrated Solana for its USDPT stablecoin, moving global value over public rails with institutional-grade speed and clarity. With ZK compression, the cost of these transfers has plummeted by 99%, making legacy bank infrastructure not just slower, but economically unviable. As we enter the AI economy, these agents require real-time settlement for millions of autonomous transactions, a speed requirement that legacy banks simply cannot meet. The era of waiting for your money to move is over. Solana Firedancer has set the new standard for the global sovereign ledger. I'm Ananya. Thank you for watching Global Crypto AI Pulse.